Hello, and welcome to the first guided video for Project 1. For this project, I'll be doing it on a Mac. There are some differences between the interface on a Mac and Windows. One of them is the menu bar, and you can see it up here, hopefully. Um, so yeah, where you can see the Apple logo on the upper left-hand corner, Finder, File, Edit, View, Go. That's where you will go to your different applications. Um, so when you full screen your Excel project, the menu bar becomes hidden. You can see it again by moving your mouse to the top of the screen. So let me kind of show you what that looks like. So if I open I guess a blank workbook, and then I full screen it, you notice the black menu bar at the top disappears. However, if you hover towards the top, you should be able to see a drop-down menu. And then that's where additional, more advanced options are available to you that the project would ask you to utilize for your different projects. So just be aware of that. So so the easiest way is just make sure if you don't know if you're trying to look for a function and it's not available in the ribbon, it's most likely because it's located in the menu bar up top, and then you just have to move your mouse to the top. Now the other way is not to do it in full screen, right? You can just double click the workbook and then it kind of expands it out so you can still see the top menu bar. Or the other way you can do it too is to turn it off. So to do that, you go to your um, Apple settings, which is click on the Apple logo and then select the system settings. And when you do that, the system settings will pop up. Let me go to minimize that. And then what you want to do first is just click on type in the word menu, and it will. You want to select the first option available, which is automatically hide and show the menu bar. When you click on that, you actually need to scroll all the way down to see that option, which is here. And it's default so that it's only, it will hide it in full screen only. You want to change that to never. So let me show you what happens when you do that. So when you open up your Excel file again and you full screen it, you notice the top menu is there now. Okay? So hopefully this helps you find some, I guess, functions that are hard to locate in the past. So let me go ahead and start our first project. So let me find our web page here. So as you see, I have a guide to this project one. This is where I will also post my video. So for project one, you're gonna be role playing as a staff member at Blue Lake Sporting Goods. Part of your responsibilities include preparing a monthly sales worksheet. This involves editing and formatting data, completing calculations, setting page and print options, and copying the worksheet for the next month. And so this is what a completed project should look like. So what you want to go ahead and do is download your project. Um, so just a single start file. And then it's good to have your step-by-step directions open on one side of the screen. And then on the other side of the screen is where you have your actual Excel file. So the way I guess Mac set it up, the menu functions for Excel's on the left side. So I'm going to have my directions or instructions on the right side of the screen, and then I'm going to have my Excel file open on the left side of the screen. So let me find the file. So it's this one should have your name and the word Blue Lake 01. Double click to open it, and then there it is. So here's the neat thing. I don't know if you're aware of, if you instead of full screen it, right? Like I said, I'm going to have my project on one side and then my instructions on the other side. If you just hover over the green button, instead of usually entering the full screen, just select this drop down that comes up and says tile window to the left of the screen. And so I have my Excel on the left, and now I can select my instructions on the right. Now, it's a little bit zoomed out, so I'm going to zoom in. So my screen for my Mac is on a ultra wide resolution. I can't really downres it to 1080 just because it's a Mac. It won't let me. I can downres it on my Windows. But hopefully you guys can see these instructions okay. It's unfortunately, like, I'm sure if you're just watching it on a 1080 screen, you're gonna have like black bars on the bottom. So just make sure you increase the video quality so it's um, high quality output, and hopefully you can pin zoom in. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna do half of this project just to give you an idea of what is expected, and then the rest you should be able to do on your own. So I'm going to go ahead and just work up to step 6. All right. So don't worry about renaming your file. So let's go ahead and just check those first 3 off. Let's go ahead and start at 4A, which is edit the title in cell A2. So it says first period sales by department. So in A2 is actually right now it currently says first period sales by city. So you don't need to delete the entire text. You really just need to delete the last word and replace it with the word department. Okay, you can push enter. Edit the cell in D6, so it's 1950. So D6 is here. Right now it's 2250, so let's type in 1950 and hit enter. So step 4 is completed. So this is, I like to think, is more of a warm-up for some of you guys who have taken IS-15, so this should be familiar for you. So in step 5, 5A is asking us to select cells A1 and A2. So here's A1 and A2. Okay. Click the Merge and Center button in the Home tab alignment group, and then they want us to unmerge the cell. So right now it's right here. Click the down arrow and select Unmerge Cells, and then you can see it's been unmerged. Let's see here. And then they want us to click the Align Left button because the center aligns still, so click Align Left. And then change the font size to 16. So right now it's at 11. Change it to 16. Set the row height for 1 and 2 to 24. So I guess the way to do that is just to click on Format, row height, and then just type in 24. Hit OK. And you notice it's expanded now. All right, so that completes step 5. Now we want to use the fill handle to complete a series. So select cell B3. So you notice the months following January is empty. So instead of typing it in, we're going to use the fill handle, which is if you move your mouse into the bottom right-hand corner, you notice it changes from a white cross to a black cross. And that's when you know you're over the fill handle. And then you want to drag it to column E so that it shows April. So I'm going to drag it to column E, and you notice it's a little April word that shows. But let go, it will autofill the months for me. So that's pretty cool. Now we want to auto-fit column C and E. So just select column C and E like that. And then you want to go to Format, Auto-Fit Columns. So auto-fit column width. There you go. All right, so hopefully this gives you a good idea of what to do for the next steps. So once again, it's always good to reference the completed project to get a good idea, to kind of determine whether or not you're on the right track. So thank you for watching, and good luck on your first project.